327.
Episode 5,756.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, done directing. Done. Redirecting to YouTube. Okay.
327.
I'm closing that. All right. Looks like we're ready. Okay, sorry. Had to check my hair one more time.
Oh, I want to check my
Oh, yeah.
hair.
Hey y'all, it's Rachel. He's saying nothing. And Eddie,
Oh, I forgot that I'm supposed to say my name.
you look like you were ready, and then you said something. It's Rachel.
And Eddie.
Yay! And this is my so-called mess, and welcome to it. Good morning, Eddie. How are you?
Good morning, Rachel. I am fine.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I don't really say your name that much.
I have some people that I like talk to either on the phone or for work, and they use my name all the time. They're like, as in the middle of conversation, they're like, Rachel, Rachel. And then I think, are they saying that because they don't think I know their name? Like they want to like me to respond with their name? Because I never use people's like, I don't know. They just use my name.
I have so much to say about this. Do you have the time?
I got nothing but time.
Yeah, okay. So, I'm gonna start this off by saying Meg is obsessed. Meg is my lover. She's obsessed with, that's probably not a good term. She likes memorizing people's names because she teaches yoga classes.
Mhm.
And then, like, at the beginning of class, if she doesn't know somebody, she'll like make a point to ask them their name. At the school, like she tries to know all the adults' names at the school and like first and last name. And it seems like an obsession to me who doesn't care about names at all, which is kind of rude of me, admittedly. Like, I mean, that's kind of rude to just not care what someone's name is, because people care what their names are. Okay. In conversation, when people use your name a lot, they could maybe be like Meg and just trying for themselves to remember the name. But I find it like a condescending tactic that will give them more power over you in conversation because that's how parents talk to children. You know, it's like I feel like it's a conversational tactic to command the conversation a little further. This is coming from someone who doesn't use it because I'm afraid of using that authority in conversation.
I'm afraid of using the wrong name.
Yeah, and if you get the name wrong, you look like such a dummy.
You were saying that with like authority, like that I can see in some instances, but when it's like a one-on-one with like a client, I feel like they're doing it as a way to connect. Like they don't say it as like Rachel. It's like, oh my God, Rachel. Like, no, I can't even do it right. Like they're in the middle of a conversation, they really want me to know their story. Like Rachel, can
Yeah.
kind of thing. This is gonna happen.
Rachel, can you believe this? Rachel,
Yeah,
can you even believe this happened?
Rachel, I have to tell you.
Rachel, have to tell you. It doesn't work as well with three-syllable names.
Rachel, who is the free syllable name?
Like Angela.
Oh, I was like, wait,
Angela, I have to tell you. It's like, that's too many things.
yeah. This one person in particular, I feel like just that's how they talk to everybody.
Hmm.
Things, but I think it's also because of the job they do. The kind of work they do. They want someone to feel like they're really special. They,
Right. Yeah. It establishes this friendliness. I think hairdressers do it a lot where they have it is almost a shortcut to depth.
yeah, Yeah, and I think this person in particular that I'm thinking of, and like some of these other people that I'm thinking, they work in industries that they want people to feel like the other person's really special too in that
Mm-hmm.
industry, even though like you paid me, bye. Um, so yeah, I think that's funny you said hairdresser. So sorry, this I'm totally jumping conversations. Is that
Oh
okay?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So sorry about last week. We weren't here
Oh.
last week, y'all. I'm sorry. Um, I had a hair appointment, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So because I don't have my hair person here, my hair person in Athens was Amy at Shine. Shine? I think so. Amy's wonderful. AMI at Shine. She's also my best friend. So, but did my hair for years. And I loved her. Before that, I had somebody else. Like I stayed with somebody, right? When I find them. And Amy, I just love, and I love going to her 'cause she's also my best friend. So we would have fun when I went to go visit her. And she works in a salon where there's just two people and the other
Mm-hmm.
person isn't there most of the time when she's there. So like have opposite schedules kind of. So it's like just me and her. So it's just super fun, right? And she does a good job. So here, I think I told you this before. I went to a place and they charged me so much extra because I have long hair, I have thick hair, and they didn't tell me that ahead of time. And then I stuck with that same hair person when she went off on her own. And my next cut, I don't think I did color that time, just wasn't as good. And I was like,
Oh.
this doesn't, and it was like in a weird play. I was just like, well, not enjoying this. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to a hair school. I'm going to try it out. Someone recommended it. It's so much less expensive. It just takes a lot of time because they have to get the stuff checked. Like, like, hey, or if they have questions, they have to get stuff looked at and okayed. So usually they can't cut and color my hair on the same day.
They can't cut and color it because it takes too long.
Big too up.
And this
So
is just at hair school though, right?
yeah. So I ended up having to make two appointments. Each one takes a couple of hours. And I'm like, oh, I don't have that cut. I just didn't have, I was like, I kept putting it off. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I have that time. And I really didn't when I was in school have that much time to commit to. And then I just kind of forgot about it. My hair was looking a mess. So in these like couple of like Austin Facebook like women's groups kind of things, they were all recommending this other hair school, which was also just as close, but a little easier to get to. Like
Mm-hmm.
drive the way you have to go to the other one. You just have to make this weird left turn from I don't know, this like weird thing, and then you have to get all the way over really quickly, which is like what happens in all of Austin. So I was like, you know what? This place is easier to get to. All these people are recommending it. I'm going to go there. So I called and made an appointment. I'm like, hey, can you cut and color my hair on the same day? They're like, yeah, of course we can. I'm like, winner, right? Like,
Yeah.
man, it's like, okay, well, I'm going to get a demi-permanent color. I don't want permanent and a haircut. Okay. I didn't realize that, like, I didn't really think about it. I just wrote down in my calendar. I mean, I didn't actually write in my calendar. I put it in my phone. I don't have like a calendar I walk around with. I do know somebody that comes into work and they take out of their bag every day. When they take out their paper yearly calendar that you would like
Mm-hmm.
on the wall to figure out when they can come in next. It's kind of funny. Um, so didn't think anything of it, right? Like I made my appointment, done. Morning of, I'm like, huh, I'm not getting any reminders. Maybe I gave him the wrong phone number. Maybe they typed in my phone number wrong. Like, again, whatever. I made an appointment. It showed on my phone when I called them. So I go to this place. First of all, the first hair school I go to is like you walk into like a nice lobby. They have like a wall of products. It feels like you're going to an actual salon.
How many hair schools do you think there are in
And
your
also
area? Yeah.
like sick.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of hair schools.
Yeah, there's a lot because there's some down south, there's some up north. Now, would you count like if one hair school has two locations, is that two different hair schools?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to track that.
Hmm. So this one I walk in and it's like walking into like it doesn't look like a lobby. It's just folding chairs.
Mm.
And I look around And there's two women already waiting. One has a stroller with the dog,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't move. I'm like, dude, where am I supposed to sit? You're like, you have stuff on one other chair. You obviously know
Did
what
they
you're
have those big bowls that come down over the head?
you
I
know.
feel like that's a hallmark of a hair school.
I
They
can't
need those big bowls.
do. But these women wouldn't like move out of the way, and they were talking to each other. I'm like, you two know each other, like sit near each other. Give me a place to sit.
Right.
And they didn't tell me I was supposed to sign in, or like I just sat down. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So the woman finally comes up front and starts looking at these papers, and I'm like, oh, am I supposed to sign in? Like, looks at me like I'm dumb. Like, yeah.
Oh, dang.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah. This is how students talk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I wait a second and she goes, so I signed it. She goes, well, what's your name? And I said my name again. She goes, I'll be right back. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This other woman comes back up. Apparently, I'm not in the system.
I mean, they're learning still.
Well, this was the teacher looking at her. She's like, oh, did you call at night? I said, no, I called at 11 o'clock.
Hmm.
Here's what I called. She's like, you're not in the system. Also, it says on the door, walk-ins welcome. So, like, dude, even if you lost my appointment, fake it and just find somebody.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, right. So she's like looking. She's like, nope, there's I'm like, again, like I made the appointment. I don't know what to tell. Like, what do you want to do? Like, and I kept thinking, like, is this when I leave? Is this when I should leave? Because I'm getting a weird. Then someone else comes in. It's apparently a bunch of these like women that have very set hair. You know what I mean? And they come in for their weekly washes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That I'm like, is this really where I want to get my hair cut? Like, I'm starting for, and I saw the students coming out. I'm like, okay, if it's that girl, I'll be okay. I just picked one out of the crowd coming out because it wasn't like the other place where there was like a lot of like buzzing around and like they were talking to each other and there were lots of students and like I think they have a back room where they do their own thing. So it's just people on the floor if you're on the floor, you're only doing hair because
Yeah.
people will be like practicing on their like fake head or whatever. So the girl who I said like I feel okay if she cuts my hair, does my hair, she was like, so she was asking for the wrong service. And I'm like, that's not me. They put my service in wrong too. And I'm like, no, cut and color, cut and demi-permanent. I kept saying demi-permanent over and over and over again to make sure they didn't try and put permanent color in my hair. So I'm like, again, I'm like, should I run? Like, if I could just walk away,
Yeah. The all signs are pointing to this being a train wreck.
right? But I'm like, you know what? I don't know what possessed them. Like, uh, she came back. She's like, oh no. She's like, you're with me.
Oh no, Rachel, it's because you're Rachel. Oh, you're so chill, Rachel. Oh God, you're so chill. You're just the chillest person, and that's what you are. And the chill person in you was like, oh, this is good. I'm chill.
I also thought, okay, worst case, I'll go
Mhm.
back to the other hair school. If they fuck up my hair, it'll be a good story.
Right. Yeah. They can
Well,
fix it.
You know, the girl that I wanted, this girl, the hairdresser I wanted, the student I wanted, whatever, was the one who was actually my hairdresser. I really think now this was like, she was very, very new. So then they come over and they ask me what hair color. And I'm like, first of all, I don't know. I'm not the person. Like, do you know what color? They were asking me like the number of the hair color I like. I'm like, well, how would I know?
You said that to them?
And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, here, I can show you. I showed one picture where I had it later. I'm like, no, 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 I want it darker. I'm like,
Hmm.
here, I showed
Hmm.
him another picture. It's not the same color that was. Okay. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Again, it's not permanent hair color, right? So whatever. They start putting it in my hair. It gets to like here, it's like bright yellow orange.
Oh yeah.
Usually it's like a little purpley color first, right? It's bright yellow orange. And I'm like, and in my face is probably like, I'm like, again, I'm like, do I run? Well, now I can't run because this shit's in my hair. And the teacher walks by. I'm like, she goes, "Oh, you're doing a good job." And I'm like, "It's yellow. It'll darken up. It'll darken up."
Yeah, I I'm curious to hear where this story goes, but I've got a hair dyeing story as well.
Well, this is the hair color.
Mm-hmm. It looks good. I like it.
Thank you. Apparently, the
Let's see
yellow,
those roots. Get those roots up on camera. Nice. Nice.
and because I have so much hair,
Mm-hmm.
the teacher actually had to come over and help her because it takes forever. Think about how thick my hair is. You have to put
Yeah.
in all of this.
Was it a whole bottle of color or did they have to what?
I use more than a bottle of color. I
Yeah,
use,
I bet.
yeah. Took a good, that was over an hour.
Did they like tie it up on top?
They did little pieces and they kind of tied it, and they had that one little brush, like that tiny little paintbrush to
Yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah.
Took forever. I don't know, it takes forever, but some people are faster at it, right? Like they're used to it. So
I think they also want to be thorough and do a good job.
um, so I think she ended up doing a really good job with my color. I also got my brows dyed.
Oh, cool. That's that's something I never thought about, but that looks good.
Thanks. So that felt good. I mean, I did have like, after they put it on later, the teacher left to go grab lunch, which I'm like, you're just leaving your students. Again, red flag.
I mean, they're all adults, right? Like the
I know,
students
but
are
like
in their 20s.
they are, but if they have a question about a haircut, because my hair still hadn't been cut at that point.
Right, right, right.
Dude, if you're leaving, when are you coming back? What if she has a question about how to do my hair? Um, so
That's
she
funny.
left, and then my hairdresser goes, so I got to think about how I'm gonna get that dye off your eyebrows. Because you can't
Yeah.
my face, like I'm like shampoo it, I don't care. Like, and then later they forget to tell me that, oh yeah, I'll probably have dye for a while above it. They got
Oh, right.
it. So actually wanted like I actually got like 2 inches cut off. You can't really tell because it's still really long. I got a little bit of a face frame, sort of. I got it
Hmm.
tipped out, but originally I wanted like more layers. But at this point, I was like, I've been here since 10. I got back to her at like 10:15, 10:20. It was now like after 1 o'clock, I think.
Oh, wow.
Might have
What a
been.
morning. They didn't even give you any wine or anything. I feel like that's
Oh, and I'm like, I just need a drink. I need a snack.
Mhm.
I felt bad for this girl.
When your hair is layered, does it like curl up like mine?
No,
No, it's all straight all the time, or do you straighten it?
this is old straightening. No, it doesn't necessarily. It doesn't curl up because the layers. I guess the way it's cut. I cut it
Hmm.
at. Well, maybe I don't know. But she did. There is a face frame here. You can see there's different like there's some different
Have you
layers.
ever had bangs?
Ew, not since I was little.
Yeah, what a weird way to live.
All right, I've had like this cut to like here.
Hmm. Hmm.
I almost did, but I was like, I don't trust you to do that because I'm still afraid. Because when you cut like face frame, you don't actually like cut the hair. You take the scissor, you just go down, kind of like when you, and I kept thinking like, he's gonna close the scissor. He's gonna close the scissor. And yeah,
Yeah, I mean, my hair grows pretty quickly, so if there's ever a mistake, it kind of, moves down really quickly, where it's like, oh, I messed this up, and then it's like, well, it looks fine now.
that's pretty. So, and then I was really nice because, I didn't realize just how long my hair is. It is really long. I don't know if you can,
Yeah, that's extra long.
I've had a few inches cut off. So finally I was like, she was trying to cut the back and she kept having to like bend down so much. I'm like, why don't I just stand for you while you cut my hair? I
Yeah,
went
they
to a
should.
salon where they make everybody stand. This hairdresser, that's because they say that's where you get, because when people are sitting, they're always kind of slouched a certain way, even when you tell them to sit straight. So this hair salon has everybody stand behind this hairdresser stand behind their chair where they're cutting it to make sure it's even.
Yeah, I feel like that's what the lift chair is for. They have like pumps on the chair that can lift you up.
This place did. I could barely get my head in the sink. Like I had to like sit with my back up in the arch to get it in the water because it's like this old thing. And then I ended up like they did a good job. It was not expensive. And then I was like, but do I go back to the other place now? Oh, and I was telling her about like she was asking where, about hair stuff, my hair and stuff. And I said, told her, I was extra charged here for my thick long hair. And then I said, so, first I tried this other hair place. She goes, oh, I love that hair school. And then I'm like, that was a weird response. As you have scissors to my hair. Does that mean you don't love this one? Why are you here then?
I wonder if it's like people who prefer a specific Denny's, you know? It's like, oh, I don't go to this Denny's. I go to the one across town. Or that's not my Walmart. Like that, I feel like that's where that lands.
I was like, so should I have gone back to the other one? So, I mean, I did it, but I think I'm going to go back to the other school. I think I'm going to make an appointment just to get my hair cut a little more, get some layers cut in. Toot, 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 toot.
Well, you can afford it. I feel like the salon prices is like hundreds of dollars, and now you can just do multiple hair schools for the same price.
Yeah, even less still. I still wouldn't even pay half of what I paid for my hair if I go
You
get my.
should try to get it up in the hundreds though. Like go to all the hair schools and
I could get a, I could get like a hair treatment, like a keratin treatment to make my hair.
Mhm.
No, I'm not going to go to all the hair schools because some of them I've heard don't go.
Oh, yeah. No, I dyed my hair recently, like a couple months ago, and I had dyed it before to try to get it to turn blue.
Hmm.
And those are the only two times I've ever dyed my hair. And the first time I had like an all-in-one solution where you just kind of put it on there
Hmm.
and it turns it blue. And so the second time there, like I was dyeing it black, and it's like a two-part solution that you have to mix together. And this is the common thing, but I didn't see the mix it together part. I only saw the color part or whatever. And I put it on my hair and it was bright, like yellow, like super bright yellow for black hair, which I
Hmm.
was like, this looks wrong. And then I found out that I didn't even mix it with the mixer. These are common hair terms, the mixer.
Hmm.
So I just used like one part of the thing, and I was like, I think I fucked it up. I think I'm going to have like maybe like a not permanent hair color, or maybe it's going to be a different color because like after it was on, there's no going back and like mixing it together.
Yeah.
So I just kind of I think I found the stuff I was supposed to mix it with and then put that on top of all the other stuff I had done, which is pretty pro pretty professional of me. And then I just waited and then I washed it out and it worked fine. Like I don't think it's like super rocket science. It lasted a long time too. Like I
I
don't
love
know.
it changed too as it like sat in your hair, like you could see the color getting darker.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool because yeah, they say something like it goes in with this and it pulls out different colors. I don't know. They tried to explain it to me. I'm like, oh, I'm not listening.
Yeah, I found out a lot somewhere along the line that I'm not like too interested in hair tech.
Mm. I mean, I love that people are so.
Yeah, I love that people are too. And I like the idea that you're going to hair schools to get cuts because I've had a history with a few hairdressers and they are always like there's not enough people who come into our hair school to
Mm.
practice on. And it's like those heads that they practice on, you can only cut the hair once.
Yeah. I like it because again, like I'm helping somebody, and I like when I had friends who were in hair school, I went numerous times to be like, yeah, I'll come to you for free. And I
Yeah.
mean, then I was free because I was their demo. But I'm like, yeah, I'll pay a little bit more. Like I'm helping you, and also it's kind of fun to hang out in a hair school. Like I used to have so much fun going with her. Um, and I went multiple times, and then I've had people ask me to be a hair thing because I have really thick long hair. So
Right,
they
yeah.
um but I kind of like but I think I am. Yeah, I think I think I'm gonna call the other hair school and I'm gonna get a couple because first of all, she had been doing my hair for so long and I could tell she was tired. And I'm like, I don't want to keep asking her to do more to my hair. But I think,
She was like falling asleep or just like
no,
exhausted.
you've been on your feet for like, I mean, I know that's part of her job, but like, she wasn't expecting to have me come in and do all of this. It wasn't like she had a snack before. So I want to get a couple more inches cut off the bottom. And then I think I want to get it just layered up a little bit. So I think I will call the other hair school and just, and then you know what's going to happen? I'm saying this like the other hair school is going to be the one who cuts my hair and I'll go back to the other one for color. And then they're going to mess up my cut this time. I'm going to be sad.
Yeah, it depends on who you get.
But no, and you don't ever.
From what I've heard though, like so the people who I knew that did hair or like went to hair school, they did it in Jacksonville,
Mhm.
and there's a lot more that goes into like black people hair
Yes.
than like white people hair. And so it was like almost not even challenging to fuck with a white person's hair.
Well, okay.
And then it
It's
was
not
like
a specific kind of white person hair though, but I have very coarse, thick hair, which is a little different than like the average whitey's hair.
the average whitey's hair. Yeah, I feel like so from I didn't really think about it before, but yeah, all hair is very different.
Mhm.
Um, and knowing the different types of hair, having experience working with the different types of hair
It's really
is
good.
kind of something that you can't prepare someone for. They just have to kind of live the experience of trying
Also, in
their skills on different hairs.
the first hair school I went to, the teachers actually walked around the whole time and kept checking and like checking off boxes on their little sheets of paper. And
That sounds hot. I like that. Were they like, did they have little whips that they were?
yeah, they did. They had
No.
whipped. It was like fucking hot.
Yeah.
And they whipped me too, just because I
Yeah,
like
because like good hair.
it. No, they
Thank you.
ooh, I like that.
You
I'll
had to
do
call them mistress.
I would go back to that hair school like weekly.
Yeah, I feel like
I get
we're
my
talking
daily
about something
blood.
else.
But that hair school, the first hair school, they really checked along the way and they checked as you put the dye in. They checked as you went. This hair school, like they didn't check my cut at all. They didn't check off her piece of paper. I'm like, I don't even understand what just happened, but okay, the color looks good. I like the color. I don't know what color they used, but I like it. Um,
Yeah, and I think like students can be at different points in
well,
their hair career.
was not at the point, she was at the point where she needed more help because then I was like, and I want to get my hair thinned out. And she was like, she kept walking away. Someone came over and showed her how to thin out my hair. She had
I bet a hair school teacher looked at your hair and was like, "Well, that doesn't look challenging. I'm gonna go get lunch."
no, there isn't. I mean, it is because it. There's just so it's just
Do you think hair school teachers look at your hair and they're like, "Ooh, that's a challenge"?
yeah. I think they look at mine and are like, "Fuck, that's gonna take 3 years."
I don't know, man. We got to get a hair school teacher in here to
So
like
I can get
to
one.
read your hair.
I don't know if you remember me saying I think I was losing my hair for a little bit. Um.
No.
Oh, yeah. My hair. I like. I look. I would walk around. I'm like, there is enough hair on my floor every day for a wig.
Oh yeah.
There's that much hair. Then I'm thinking like, but I have a lot of hair, but it did feel a little thinner. Well, now my hair, suddenly my hair started feeling really thick again. But I've been drinking more biotin and I've been using more stuff
Oh wow. I thought
like
you put biotin on your face. Or what am I thinking of?
biotin is for hair.
Retinol. Retinol.
Biotin you can get a shot of, you can put it in an IV, you can take a supplement, you can do liposomal. I have the powder. So
Uh-huh.
every morning, actually more
Every morning.
because I drink way too much of this shit. It's probably not good for you. I drink amino acids with hyaluronic acid, biotin, folate, and something else. Then I drink creatine with dandelion root, and then I drink NAD plus with collagen. And I throw it all together in my cup, and it's delicious.
That sounds like you're a baseball player or something,
I'm
right?
a professional athlete. No, it's good. It's good. And I feel like the NAD plus is new. That's my new addition. And it gives me a little boost in the morning, a little energy, like, woo, my brain ready.
I take some like I do some like vitamin supplements because got to get that B12. And then I've been like D deficient, like
Yeah, most
on
of
the
us are
D.
deficient. You know how
And
to
I
get the
think
vitamin D. Vitamin D, you're not going to get it the best through a pill because of the absorption rate. If you
mhm,
can find somewhere to do a month of vitamin D shots,
they'll do a month of it.
you only do it a month at a time. You shouldn't do more than a month of vitamin D shots. But
Yeah, I swallow one, but then I'll keep the other one under my tongue
oh,
and
you
let
don't
it
like
kind
so much.
of
Yeah,
absorb.
yes,
And that's how I do.
that's much better. Then, have you ever had your bees tested?
No, my bees tested. That's
Because
cute.
a lot of people actually aren't as deficient in vitamin and B12 as they think. A lot of people are B6 deficient. I'm a B6er. I'm deficient in the B6.
I think I was B1 deficient, but ever since I've not been able to eat corn, corn
Mm,
has a lot of B vitamins in
yeah,
it. So I've had to find like it's just not in my diet. And if you're not eating it, I don't know how you're gonna get it. So I just started taking
yeah.
the B complex, basically.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you do a complex. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because I think I might have mentioned, I had my micronutrient test done where they draw your blood and they look at like
I
your
want to
vitamin.
do that.
It's really cool. I got it at work.
I
It's
feel
like,
like, yeah, so I've talked to my doctor about it, and he is like, that is pseudoscience. Like, he
mm,
doesn't really believe in stressing out about it. He says, like, you should get everything you need. You should eat your vitamins, basically. And so,
but also this test also shows your absorption of some of them because some people don't absorb.
exactly. Yeah, I feel like my absorption's off because of specific allergies or
Yeah.
whatnot.
It was really
And
cool.
I mean, there's no real way to. I could see it being hard for them, like as physicians, to tell, because if they recommend something
Yeah.
and then it isn't exactly right, they could be liable for
True,
some sort
true.
of.
So you can do well, no, you have to find somewhere to do the micronutrient test because it's a blood draw. But there are people who do it. So if I don't know what it's like in Georgia, but we do it at the vitamin place, at the IV place. And it's the nurse practitioner or nurse draws like two or three vials, I think.
Uh-huh.
Right? You have a meeting with a doctor. They tell you like vitamins you're deficient in and like how it's affecting you. Like I should be taking other ones. I'm not like CoQ10 I really need, but like I don't want to get shots. Um, I bought a bunch of vitamins after. This is like typical what I do. So I'm like, okay, thanks for letting me know what I'm deficient in. Some of them he said don't worry about, but I was more worried about one that was like an ADHD anxiety thing. But he's like, anyway, so I got a list of the vitamins I should be taking. And of course I took some out because I'm like, damn, that's too much. So I bought all these vitamins. Okay. Buy all these
Vitamins
vitamins.
are expensive, by the way.
I bought three bottles. Not all these vitamins. I didn't buy like hundreds. And we use pharmaceutical grade vitamins where I work, so expensive, but good. Like good vitamins.
Weapons grade vitamins.
Yeah. They're gonna kill all the bad things in my insides. They're little um so I buy all this stuff. I take it for like 2 days
hmm
and then I forget it exists and no longer exists in my world because I have issues with object permanence. So now it's just sitting in a cabinet somewhere. And then,
Yeah, I feel like also vitamins can really they can have some weird side effects like
Mhm.
magnesium will give you some strange poop.
Oh my God, yeah, I was supposed to take magnesium, but I stopped very quickly.
Yeah, I was looking, somebody recommended that I take magnesium, and it's like magnesium helps produce D, like it converts something to D.
Mhm.
And again, it's like I'm not going to become a a vitamologist, a vitologist.
Would a vitologist be someone who studies vitality?
Yeah, maybe. I'm just not going to become the hairdresser of vitamins.
Yeah, me
So
either.
it's just boring. And I think the more I stress out about it, like the more pills that I take, because I somehow I read the side effects and I'm like, okay, okay, and then I'll take the pills, and then I'm like ha experiencing the side effects, and then I'm like, oh, I wonder why I'm experiencing these side effects all of a sudden. And it's like I I don't know. I do this like out of sight, out of mind. Like once the pill goes down, I'm like, what happened this morning? I don't know.
I know, I don't. So, and I also know while I buy these vitamins and then I never take them, I'm also a sucker for an ad. I realize like I am like advertiser's dream sometimes. Like I seen on
Hmm.
my must have. I don't know why. I must have it. That's why I bought the new NAD plus powder and collagen because I wanted to start NAD. It's like cellular regrowth, but I'm
Hmm.
afraid because like what if I have cancerous cells? I don't want them to grow, you know? So, but I'm like, oh, powder, that'll be different. But where was that taking me? To something else I would, oh, I've been going down this whole rabbit hole, but I don't
Oh, I
want,
like rabbit holes.
I love rabbit holes. I go down a lot. Okay, testosterone. I really want to take testosterone, but I was reading that women shouldn't take testosterone pills. We need to do shots or cream.
Yeah, no, I've been in with some groups of like testosterone takers, and cream seems to be the way to do it. Testosterone is a controlled substance because of it's like kind of analogous to human growth hormone, like
Yeah,
the stuff that juicers use to get
correct.
wrecked, you said? Oh, you said correct. Get wrecked with those muscles, those
Right.
big ripped muscles.
Want to get
And
swoller.
swoller, damn. And so I think the reason that the female identifying individuals would take testosterone is for like, sex drive, maybe some muscle growth.
Yep.
Um, and it's all part of kind of a either like a hormone replacement therapy type of thing, where which is also something that you'd see in menopause or like transgender individuals. And um, the reason that they would use the cream is because it's easier to get and it's easier to apply. And
I like giving myself shots.
yeah, so the shots I feel like are a little bit more intense because of the spike in hormones that they generate.
Damn,
Um,
I've been here. So women need testosterone and it decreases in women and no one ever talked about it before. Like the decretion, that's not right. Decretion.
secretion, excretion. No, yeah, no, as you get older, your body produces fewer,
Wait, is decretion should be a word.
no,
Yeah.
decrease. It's just decrease.
Okay. It decreases. So, and they don't talk about that because it's women. So no one ever studied it. So yes, I want, if I sound like a crazy, like a lunatic, I want testosterone. So we sell Testio
Mhm.
work. And I was like, I read don't take the pills for women because it could have something with, it could hurt your liver. And then I'm like, fuck my liver. I don't care about my liver.
Oh, fuck your liver. Damn, dude.
I know. Can you believe that came out of my mouth? My fuck my liver.
Why don't you get some tea pills, crush them up, and mix them up into a martini with some vodka, and then just shoot that
I thought you were going to
motherfucker.
tell me to snort it. And I was like, oh, tell me more.
No, I mean, fuck your liver, right? Like,
They go in my
just mix yourself a drug ass cocktail and get up
that
in there.
really did like pop in my brain like fuck my liver. Like I haven't been that good to yeah.
All
Uh,
right, so don't fuck your liver up because there's like once it
I
can
know.
regenerate, but once it gets past a certain point, you need like a transplant.
I really don't want to fuck my liver up, but this is how like where my brain goes. I'm like, but I want the testosterone. I want my sex drive increased. I want like because it apparently like helps like I heard somebody I was talking to someone who started testosterone and they were like they were going through divorce. This is post divorce or as they were going through divorce, and they were like, yeah, me and my ex, we never really we stopped having sex for a while. He was having an affair, blah 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 blah. Blah. She's like, but damn, she's like, I am like the horny, like I can get off by like, you look at me. It's like, yep, just in. It's like, so it doesn't just help like sex drive, it helps orgasm, it helps sensation, like all the things. I'm like, I want that. I want that in my life.
Yeah,
Somebody,
it's
somebody who, on this who listens to this, send me testosterone.
mm, that's it. Like I said, it's a controlled substance. You have to talk to, I mean, there are ways to get it, and I
Yeah.
can alert you to those offline.
Okay, please
But I
do.
think it's a it's I personally believe that you should be careful when messing with hormones, and I think you should maybe consider the smallest dosage if you're going to do it yourself,
Yeah, I would
or
start.
to
I
get some blood work done before you start fucking with it,
I
just so
also
you know
thought
your baseline level.
actually going to like an actual like functional medicine, or they have doctors at like hormone doctors for women and men, and like that's all they do, you know. So and so I thought about
Yeah, I mean that could be expensive, and with the price of insurance going up, I think it's
well, I
not
don't
going to be
no, I'm looking,
sustainable. I think DIY is probably a more
yeah, I think so. I
reasonable
am
way to
I'm
obtain
actually
this.
with this fucking insurance shit. Don't even like this is another. I'm actually starting to look into concierge medicine. There are some you don't have to pay 20 grand to start with. There are some smaller concierge ones. You just pay per visit. You don't have to. And I'm starting to look into that because
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
even if I got insurance, because I'd have to get insurance through the marketplace, which is like skyrocketed. No one takes it. So like, what's the point of paying money that no one's going to take the fucking insurance?
Yeah, I've been doing Marketplace since it started, like back in the Obama years. And honestly, ever since like it came out and it was kind of miserable and then it just kept getting better and better and better. And now it's like broken. Like it
Yeah,
was getting so much better, so much more affordable, and now it's destroyed, right? Like it's kind of just I saw somebody post that their price is going up 426%.
yeah,
Like, that's insane.
yeah. So I'm looking at other things. Also, I'll go to a backroom doctor.
There's also like Amazon insurance where you can get like free telehealth visits,
Yeah,
and
that's
I think it's just going to increase those like not to shit on telehealth at all, but you're going to get more just rubber stamp prescription doctors that are like, "Oh, you need some painkillers? Gotcha."
well, you could also do CVS or as a walk-in. Also, HEB has a really nice primary care like facility. Like
Hmm.
it's not just urgent care. Like you can actually see doctors, you can do well visits, you can do all the things. They also have a physical therapist there and a couple other things. So you can buy HEB like a package through the I don't even know what it's called. But anyway,
My idea, I think I've suggested this before on this podcast. I saw on like Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace like a broken ultrasound machine, and I was like, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna buy that and fix it up and just set my garage up as like a clinica,
I
where I
love
do like imaging in my garage." I'm like, "I wonder if I could find an MRI machine and just do like some Eddie's discount MRIs."
I love that. I think that's a fantastic idea. I would fly in for that.
Yeah.
Also, talking about flying in for that, this is a ways away. Well, when I'm supposed to be flying out to Miami in December, hopefully the this all shit will be back. Like, of course, that's a long time away, it sounds like. But
Yeah, no, I have some tickets in December too, and I'm like, are those gonna happen?
I know but I have my cousins are supposed to go away and well one two of them are supposed to go away this weekend and then they're also supposed to fly for Thanksgiving. I'm like, I would not be flying on Thanksgiving right now. I'll say
Fucking
that
Trump, man.
I'm flying on
It's
I'm flying on Christmas. Well, Christmas Day people don't fly as much. They fly before.
right.
Christmas Day is
But
spiritual day. Um,
Thanksgiving's coming up, and like almost everybody travels on
I know,
Thanksgiving.
like my cousins bought these tickets just now, like to go to see their kids, which I know they would love to see, but I'm like, dude, I don't know if I think, oh, okay, so this is my story. I know
Hmm.
this is ways away, but be prepared because I think when this happens, we need to do an in-person recording.
Yeah,
Ah,
that'd be cool. Are you coming in December?
no, 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 I'm going to Miami in December.
Okay.
So I'm taking if everything goes as planned. If not, I'm just going to plan a trip to Georgia in the spring. If I'm taking my first adult family trip, this is like we're almost out of time, and this is a way bigger story. But my sister and I didn't really talk for years. We didn't travel like we used to travel together as a family when we were little. I've never gone on a vacation with her as an adult. I had with my parents, but not with my sister or my sister's husband. They never travel. So me, my dad, my sister, her husband, I don't know how many of her kids, but I think we're going to meet in Georgia,
Ooh,
family trip. We're going to be like probably up in the North Georgia mountains somewhere. I'm going to have
beautiful.
my sister's never seen Athens, so I'm going to have them drive me to Athens,
Mm-hmm.
drop me off in Athens. I'm going to stay in Athens, then somehow get to Atlanta, stay in Atlanta, and then fly back.
That's a cool trip. Yeah. Are you gonna do the Smokies? Show them the Smokies?
I don't know what we're going to do yet. I was thinking like I really love Warm Springs
Mm-hmm.
or like should we go to Helen or Clayton?
I
Or
enjoyed Helen, honestly, but it's more like
I think we might do
felt
some
like going to Germany.
yeah, we might do some like find a place where we could go to those places. Like I really like Warm Springs, Georgia and Pine. What's it called? Pine Needle? Pine?
There's a lot of beauty in North Georgia, honestly, and like southern North Carolina or like western North Carolina.
I think we're not going to do all, I think we're going to stay in Georgia this time.
Hmm.
Yes, um, what is the name of this fucking
Are
game?
they gonna drive down?
They're going to drive down. I'm going to fly.
You're gonna fly to Asheville?
Me?
Or you're gonna fly to New Jersey and then they're gonna and
No,
drive
no,
with them?
I'm going to fly to Atlanta,
Oh, okay. Okay.
then wherever they are.
I
Pine,
need to know your travel itinerary. Like, why am I?
Pine Mountain. I love Pine Mountain is where Callaway Gardens is.
Yeah, do it. Go to Clayton on the way to Athens.
Yeah.
Like,
So I
do
think that's
do
what we're
all of
going to do.
that.
My sister's never seen Athens. I've lived there for 3,542 years, and she's never visited me anywhere that I lived. So,
Make
it's,
sure it's a dogs game when you come.
no, it's spring.
Okay. Well, in the
Oh,
there is a G-Day game in April.
oh God,
You just came?
no, I just longhorned. I just like, what is that called? Not antlers up, horns up. I just horns up by accident. But I am wearing a
You
dog shirt, so it takes that away. In 2 weeks, Texas will be at Georgia.
mm.
Go dogs. Oh God, I keep like almost
I
go
feel
dog.
like Texas versus Georgia and Louisiana would be your
So anyway, anything you would like to add before we skadoots? Skadoots? I don't know what the fuck's coming out of my mouth today.
No, no, I'm good.
Maybe we should skadoot. So for
Let's skadoot.
skadoot. I'll ask you next week. For those of you, well, I say this every week and I really mean it. I'm trying to do a social media push where I'm back on because I need to do that for my therapy business. I'm just trying to change the name of my Instagram handle for Fig Life Coaching to keep the Fig Life, but make it more like not coaching so I can add therapy stuff. Anyway, that's a whole nother game. But check out my so-called mess will be hopefully you'll be seeing more social. Fig Life. Right now it's coaching. You'll be seeing more social. I'm getting back on the TikTok soon, I think. As soon as I can figure out my name. And yeah, and that was just a big babble at the end. Until next time, y'all. Peace out. Oh, it's also November. I was gonna try an opposite. Well, until next time, y'all. Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah, while the music's playing, I think Zoom doesn't take both audios. It tries to mute one or
Oh,
the other, so I can't hear what you're saying.
oh, you couldn't hear anything? I
I
was
can
saying
hear you now, but like when the music's playing, I can't hear anything.
gambling, and then I was saying like something. I'm like, oh, it's No Nut November. I'm like, don't celebrate that holiday. That's stupid. And I was like, make it instead, but I couldn't think of anything funnier. Like, what to call it instead?
You brought up No Nut November.
I did real quick. Episode 227. What are we calling this? Um,
We talked about hair school for a while.
Beauty
Um,
pop out.
oh, what about that the mistress at beauty school? I feel like that was good imagery.
Okay, the mistress of beauty school.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
I just almost put mattress of beauty. Hopefully, I don't know what's been happening. Like every few weeks when I try to, like when I set it up in the app, whatever it's called, Buster thing, it takes me like multiple times. But last week it wouldn't do it at all. So I apologize.
Yeah, no, I uploaded it from my computer and it took a really long time, but then it
Oh,
it did it. I think after an unsuccessful attempt, it has more issues. I'm trying to narrow it down because
okay.
what's happening is like browsers are getting updated, like Firefox and
Yeah.
Chrome and as the browsers get updated, they have like newer standards for what they're allowed to do. And
Uh,
sometimes like your browser will get updated and then it will talk to my website. My website won't say the right thing and it'll be like, this is a scam, this is a virus, you haven't kept up with the standards. And this is Athens Public, as much as I love it, is not my main thing that I take care of. So when
right.
I go in to maintain it, it's like a lot of code I wrote in 2012 that I'm like, oh, okay, I need to update all of this stuff.
Oh, that's not
But
good.
yeah, no, let me know how it goes this time and
Yeah.
we can always do the Google Drive thing.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, cool.
I am good next Thursday in the morning.
Yeah, yeah. Thanksgiving is the only Thursday we should skip.
Yeah. Okay. Have
I'll
a
text you. Are you
busy
serious
bye.
about testosterone? I can text you some stuff.
Yes. Want testosterone.
All right, I'll try and track some down for you like it's like I've got a dealer.
Testosterone plug.
Yeah, I know a guy or a girl.
Thank you. Oh my God. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, you too. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.